The Jak and Daxter Ballet presents spinning monsters in a low-lit room. The title was not very creative, I realize.
And it looks to me like Jak and Daxter still needs to be learned a few lessons. So just spin for all it's worth. I'm terribly sorry. Welcome back to Jak and Daxter, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. Also,
it's
they got a
progress. It's gonna get better.
Oh. I thought we learned our lesson in day number 33. Don't jump into the green eco stuff.
I'm figuring it out. Also, what was it? Oh, nice. There is our 40th power cell.
Yeah.
Roll. Now, if I'm correct, to get to the third hub, we need 72 of them, or is it just
72 is 72 is the correct number.
Okay, so we got a little ways to go. But what was it? Yeah, like Jak and Daxter could learn from Crash Bandicoot in 3. Get that death tornado spin. Just go forever.
Oh God, I can already I can already imagine by that point that like Daxter's arms should be ripped off once you learn that ability. Oh jeez.
Okay, I call shenanigans in that hitboxing, but whatever. Get those two lessons.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do like a visual gag with that. Like maybe like right at the end, you just see like Daxter almost about to upchuck from it.
Yeah, because when you see me doing the spin, Daxter is hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, and actually, depending on the situation, sometimes he gets back on Jak's shoulder relatively well, and other times he's barely just hanging for dear life.
Oh yeah, like he kind of like spins around, like he kind of like lassos around. Yeah, I've seen that a couple times.
I always like that detail, and I think that I want to say they kept that from
Jak,
the other
maybe you
games
should invest in a backpack or something.
I think they did. It just gets a little crazy when you had gunplay and stuff out. But anywho, another one.
Yay.
Nothing bad will happen.
So, how do we get out of here again?
Bad thing happened. We accidentally activated a Dark Eco Silo.
Ah, crap.
Run!
Hurry it up, Jackal! You'll turn into me!
Oh,
Actually,
no.
I wouldn't mind a puzzle partner myself.
Makes me feel a little bit less alone in this whole situation. But end user, what were some things I can talk about?
Actually, Barry, yet.
Now you'll know the pain of what you put me through.
I died, so I came back, and I'm starting from this point again.
Daxter's really not one to complain, because for the most part, he just hangs on Jak's shoulder as if it were nothing.
Yeah, he's a pretty good lasso. He's a pretty good rodeo rider at this point of the Jak.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Just don't ask him to ride other animals.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think of some announcements I can make. So, one thing I can say is that as of recording this video, I've already finished recording Jak 2, so we can do that for the channel.
Oh boy, that'll be totally fun.
I think it'll still be fun. It's just definitely going to be a different experience than this game has been.
Oh yeah, it's like, I think we've already said it before, we'll say it again, it's like, comparing this game and Jak 2 is kind of like comparing classic Sonic to Sonic 06.
It's definitely something where, like, when I look at the classic franchises of the Sony like PS2 era, this one was definitely the one that really was not afraid to try new things the most.
Yeah, I mean, and actually thinking back on it, I did make the comparison, but at the same time, it doesn't feel quite as bad with Jak as it did with Sonic because, well, Sonic has a hell of a legacy behind him. Jak, well, he only had one game prior to the jump.
Right, and I will at least say that they at least kept the things that made Jak 1 work before they changed everything. They didn't because Hype, I don't know, I forget, I don't think Hype has any experience with 2 or 3.
Yet, most I know of 2 was what little I've seen of your playthrough.
Okay, but yeah, so there's definitely a lot of the tone, the pacing's a lot different. However, However, dang it, and as you see, they're on a timer. If you don't activate them soon enough, you gotta
do it all over again.
Past me needs better peripheral vision. But anywho, so what was it? So then the issue became okay, so different tone, different pacing, but I still think the things that make the game work, the platforming is still there, the roll jump, the spinning, it's all really still there. They just were building up on it in a way that no one ever expected them to.
Yeah.
Yay. But other than that, I think it'll still work. Just Jak 2, I do agree. I feel like it's the weaker of the trilogy.
I will agree with that.
Jak 3 just has such a big showstopper tone to it all.
It really does, and well, granted, I didn't have much experience with Jak 2 and playing Jak 3, which definitely made me question a few things when I first played it, but ultimately I still had fun with it.
Oh yeah. But any user. With that said, I don't know. Okay, I'll just get out of the way right now. It's probably going to be a while until we do Jak 2 because I know that, and I want to tackle some of the other projects that James and the other of us have first. Don't want to just get focused on one thing.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Whoop.
It's a little bit tricky, but yeah, well, it's gonna be a while before we tackle Jak 2, but it is in the works and ready. I hate making this jump because of a rounded platform. There we go.
That's why we have the spin jump, my friend.
Yep, and I saved this one for last so that I could be back up here in Rock Village. So
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you gotta find out what happens when we go swimming in really deep waters.
But I thought we already saw that by now.
Oh. Hey, James.
Yes.
And that's why you don't go swimming in shark-infested waters. Be that a
Ouch.
lesson to you youngins at home.
The moral of this lesson is do not text and swim.
Don't text us when don't receive.
That's the last time I read Swim.
Get up.
You saved my life.
You saved my life. Perfect.
Oh, we are idiots. I love it. Anyway, so be careful.
Speak for yourself.
These pontoons are the only things. Oh, nice. All the progress orbs.
Woohoo! Also,
Yeah,
I just realized, is it just me or is the audio a little desynced in this video?
You know what it is? Hang on. Whoa.
Oh, dear.
Sharky.
I saw that too.
You know
Don't go doing that a second time.
Well, it seems fine now.
Must be just like a
yeah, it might have just
momentary
been me.
lapse.
My bad.
Maybe. If not, I know that this maybe because I recorded this so long ago. I found out, for anyone who's ever wondered, I found out why some of my videos in the past had desync. It was because I would capture the video footage at, sometimes it would capture at almost 60 frames per second, or my Hauppauge would capture it so well it would sometimes go over 30 frames per second.
Oh.
And the audio was meant to only be going at 30 frames per second. So
Gotcha.
the video and the audio were going at two different rates.
Gotcha. Careful.
Get up.
Hurry.
Oh, that was close.
I'm up. So I found a program that's free to download called Handbrake. Handbrake, B-R-A-K-E, that allows me to force the video to stay at 30 frames per second.
Ah, got it.
Very helpful for editing. Anyway, Kira, we got all the power cells.
Hey, you.
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder.
Also, one thing I'm going to say, between Jak 1 and Jak 2, I kind of like the art style of Jak 1's characters. Like, I liked how Kira looked in Jak 1 a bit more than in Jak 2.
Yeah, I know they kind of ditched the slight anime aesthetic with her in the later games. Not that that's saying much.
Yeah, but, whatever.
Though I will admit, I do think I think the improvements to Daxter were definite improvements for the later games.
Oh yeah, I love Jak. I was just watching cutscene for Jak 3, and Daxter looks great in that.
Oh, he looks amazing in like the later games compared to what he does now. Like here, they were clearly still trying to get their feet wet with this graphical style.
Well, of course.
But I mean, it works. And who's there time to face against Klaww?
Oh God, everybody, watch out! It's the Klaww.
The
Gadget.
Klaww.
And I love how we all have different versions.
Do not hurt the Klaww.
Oh,
And
that's
then
the best way to start.
And he just drops right down to the freaking chili sauce.
Imagine if the credits rolled right after that, like.
Get a friend in me.
Just out of nowhere.
And in
Anyway,
case-
so the objective of. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying,
Go
in
ahead.
case people were curious about the random Toy Story references, I actually just was rewatching that earlier with my mom today.
That's okay.
Interesting.
Also. Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh.
Oh boy.
So, sorry, we can all get talking in a second. I just want to explain the strategy since this boss battle is already like a third of the way done. First strategy is simple. Jump along these rocks and avoid his flaming boulders as he fires at you with that weird precursor arm. And the rocks will get further and further apart, so soon you'll have to use a full like double jump and a spin jump maybe. Then once you see the blue eco appear, use that to summon some platforms, dodge the boulders. If I had gone to the swamp level, you would have seen it, but I managed to kind of like rush through this game. In the swamp, we got something called yellow eco, which allows us to fire like fireballs out from our hands.
Yeah.
So then use the yellow eco to shoot at him while he's summoning that boulder. So he goes bonk,
Donk.
Oh.
And then it goes after
and
you.
then rinse and repeat 3 times. So
I thought I
Classic.
only asked for one lump.
Oh,
enjoy a little Crash Bandicoot reference there, and Now we just do one more phase and we're done. And also he gets faster. And I remember this part gave me a lot of trouble as a kid because gosh, it goes really fast. Oh jeez.
Actually, that does remind me of something. That does make me wonder. Have you ever had? Do you have like one of those sections in a game that you used to do so well when you were younger, but nowadays it's a little harder to do?
Not really. It's always been the opposite. Like, I remember, like, especially, like, first of all, in Kingdom Hearts, I used to remember not being able to even beat a single boss in the original Kingdom Hearts without help.
Oh, yeah. I guess in the case that was sort of the same with me and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker with the Forsaken Fortress. Though, but I think I brought this up during the Kirby Nightmare Dreamland commentary, but one thing I used to do fairly perfectly, but kind of can't do anymore, is the quick draw minigame with the samurais. I can I can't beat Meta Knight anymore for whatever reason. I just don't have the reflexes for it.
I can never beat him to begin with, so yeah.
It looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives.
Wait, the whole canyon's rigged with explosives?
What?
Okay, so the gimmick of this zoomer... So the gimmick of this A-Grav zoom whatever section is these weird diaper-wearing things have rigged the whole place with explosives, and we need to race them. We've got to get in front of them.
Oh, okay. So
Well, you know, it's funny thinking about it, and I know we brought this in the previous take. This seriously feels like the more completed package compared to what we got in Star Fox Adventures.
Also avoid the big TNT barrels because they're a one-hit kill.
And also, yes, we did have to redo
it's
this
not
episode.
It's fine. We had to redo it twice technically in different parts, but that was for a number of things, and
That's all in the past.
we're almost done with this part anyway.
We're not
We
here
gotta
to
get
point
to
fingers, even
the
though it was
third
technically
hub.
James's fault. Poke.
Yeah, thanks, Goof.
Thanks.
Well, hold on, I got 4 more. I love how he wasn't even apologizing. He's like, no, you gotta do this.
Yep.
Take your lumps.
Yeah, seriously. Take your lumps,
Alright,
man.
sorry, we're just on business stuff.
Now,
We've been doing some
you
good
gotta
stuff
know
lately.
when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
Thank you, condescending Goofy.
You're welcome.
Says you, I can do whatever I want.
Oh, swamp man.
Oh, swamp
Okay,
man!
there he is.
Boom. And there goes that. So now the explosives are no longer an issue, and, well, they just
I'll
go
get
flying
the
back to their
check.
mommy.
Yep, and I just want to get that one. I want to get that last power cell. Okay, we're good. Let's go back now without killing myself. Okay.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I like skirting with death, you know.
Jack, you need to lay off the light eco there, buddy.
Yep. And with that, we already have 3 more power cells than whatever. So we're already on a roll to 72.
yep.
Yeah, we're already at 48. Jeez.
You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just ahead.
All right.
Go turn on the teleport gate so we can.
Yeah. Off to the Red Sage's lab. Welcome to the volcanic crater. Oh
boy.
no!
Wow! God.
And now you
Credits
leave
roll.
the volcanic
Nope.
crater.
Let's go.
And you gave
Alright.
you gave me shit for that one section in Team Chaotix.
I wouldn't say leave the volcanic crater. I would say more enter eternally.
You're
Yeah.
eternal
Let's go see how the
welcome.
Red Sage is doing.
You know, I have to wonder how can anyone live in a place like this?
Oh.
I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things.
Let's see.
Holy yakkow!
Oh goodness.
Sage's
Holy
lab was
yakkow.
first in the
Huh.
news.
Well, it definitely
Man,
looks
someone
like
really
there's
needs to
been
clean
a
up.
struggle here.
Oh, that guy.
I'd hardly call it
Oh dear.
Would you, dear sister?
And his sister Maya.
Certainly not. The Red Sage gave up with
God, I still
so
can't get
little
over how
effort.
freaking
No fun at
how freaking lank she is, and then you got that chest.
Is that
Yeah, I was about to say, it's kind of...
And that's
gone
Golak?
off the deep end?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Maya,
Yeah, that's Golak
Dark
Goron.
Eco would affect you both. Nobody
That's
ever
the
listens to
Dark
me.
Eco Sage, technically.
What have you two done with the blue and red sages?
And I was about to say, just to continue off James's comment, yeah, that... What was the name of the woman again?
They're perfectly safe in our citadel. Special.
I don't know.
Oh,
They
well, I was about to say,
graciously
yeah, that woman.
agreed to help us on a little project.
Basically, what I was saying, just to go off James's comment, is like, yeah, it feels like this is probably the first time Naughty Dog ever really got a chance to design a woman of that physique, and devil damn, they did not hold back.
Shape the world.
Nope.
Well, I don't think it's the first time, but it was the first time on the PS2.
Even the precursors.
Well,
Now,
I'm
we
trying to
have
think, were there any other
find
games they
what
made for the
little
PS1
dark
aside
we
from
can
Crash?
find near the surface. But soon, we
Well,
will have access
I was
to
only
the
the only one I could think of is
vast
CTR.
dark eco hidden
Which
deep
I said.
I mean, remember the
Silos.
Oh, right,
I know,
Bandit,
I'm just-
the Bandit Girls, right, my bad.
right, and then let's not forget Tawna.
True.
Will be ours.
But that's impossible.
But yeah, seriously, just looking at her, it's like, god damn, she looks like she needs to eat.
Yeah. So, basically, to catch up on the plot, while you guys were talking about people's body shapes and everything, first of all, yes, that's Gall. That was the guy that was supposed to be taking care of saving Daxter's life.
Wait a minute. That was Gall? The same Gall who's supposed to change me
Yep.
back? Gall is the guy trying to kill us?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the irony.
We may all be.
And their plan is to crack open the silos that have all the Dark Eco stored underground, and they're going to flood the world with Dark Eco.
Simply must.
Any particular reason why they're wanting to do this now of all times?
Fastest way there is through
Why they
the
want to do it now, I don't know. For all we know, they've been working towards it for years, and it's been taking them all this time to do it.
I
They
guess
just
that's
want
fair.
to do it.
Guess that explains why. I guess that explains why I never went to all the Sage's house parties.
The flea bag and go round up more power cells.
So, we just gotta get enough power cells to increase our heat shield, go to their citadel, and save the world.
Great balls of eco. There seems to be a large lurker presence in the spider.
The spider caves.
Oh?
Great. Sounds like a real cheery
We
place.
should take Matt.
Let me guess. There are spiders in the spider cave.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
Of course, there are spiders in spider.
Spiders.
A creepy legion of
Lurkers
spiders.
are after crystals of concentrated dark eco. You've got to destroy the crystals before those monsters get their hands on them.
Alrighty.
Up to it.
Alright, fine. And then let's see if Kira has any hints for us. Kira?
Got anything?
Hey guys, keep collecting power cells. They're the
God,
key
the
to
Red
continuing
Sage
our
was
journey
real.
north.
Was into some weird shit. Look at all
Just
these.
looking
Look
at
at
it.
all these fan fictions.
Dark eco.
Also, thank you for telling us
Dark
something
Eco.
we already knew about the power cells.
We've got to save the other sages.
So we have Dark Eco in the glaciers, and Kira has nothing useful for us. So let's head on down here and see who are the locals. These are the last two people in the area. Oh, hang on. There it is.
Okay, never mind. We got one survivor.
Yeah, here's the last two people in the area.
Oh, these are the only ones? That's lame.
Gordy and Willard.
And of course, one of them has to be a full-on retard.
Howdy, stranger.
At least back then, yeah, pretty much.
And nice
One of
symbolism with the hat there.
Also, one of them has his head on fire.
Oh dear.
Actually, we want power
Wait, what was that hype?
cells, not gems.
One guy has his head on fire. Let's see if it shows him again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
a
yeah, it is
candle
on
to light
fire.
the way. It's a candle. Like the model, he's literally wearing a candle head as his headlamp.
That's gotta be rather painful, considering the fact that's full-on wax.
Where have I heard that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you two geniuses
Also,
expect to get that
yeah.
big
Once
turn
again,
out
they have
here
they have four power cells, and if we give them 90 precursor orbs each, they'll give us all of them.
That guy's arms are a bunch of devil damn twigs.
They all are twigs. It's Mario Luigi.
Well, his performance is about as wooden as twigs.
Whatever. Let's give him some orbs.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
There you go.
So there's one. So I mean, once again, it's the usual exchange some orbs around here and there. We'll just end off with getting some power cells.
Easy enough, easy pickings, I guess.
Seriously, I'm already gonna have 50. I already got 10 in this part alone.
Seriously, it's like, how many more parts do we even have of this commentary again?
3 after this one.
Oh, yeah.
Spoilers.
Sorry.
I know. I don't even know. Some people are like, I wonder how many parts there are. But if I just tell them, yeah, get ready to look forward to 3 more videos after this. I don't know if that like kills the fun or whatever.
Well,
I'm
hey,
not sure
considering
if,
how,
like-
how few there are, makes you wonder how you're gonna skip or break the game.
I don't know.
That-
I
although
guess
being
again,
fair-
I'd be like, oh, is he gonna do it?
Well, being fair, I think some people might have the surprise spoiled already, because I'm trying to think. I think whenever James uploads a new playthrough of a new commentary, you can still see the other parts, but they're listed as private, so you can just count those.
You can gain my power cell.
That's true.
Really? Huh?
120 precursor orbs.
Didn't know that.
I wonder if there's makes me want. That would be nice if there was an option to make the private videos just straight up invisible.
Can you do unlisted?
Well, no. We've tried that before, and people actually got to watch those videos fairly early.
Because even though they're unlisted, if they're in the playlist, they can gotcha.
Exactly. That's what happened that one time ages ago, and I haven't done it ever since.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So in any case, in the next part, we're going to be checking out what the Snowy Mountains have in store. So thank you all for watching this part of Jak and Daxter.
I'm guessing a lot of
even though
snow.
it's a super old game. There's going to be a lot of snow. And possible mountains. Potentially mountains. I don't know. I mean, we already are in a mountain, and I've never heard of a mountain with a volcano in it, but we will see you all in the next part when we'll be checking out the Snowy Mountains. Ta-ta!
I clicked the red X, right?
Devil damn it.